more days for this, but I was lucky enough to find a comic lot for free on Facebook Marketplace, and it had a little bit of water damage. I have some other clips I'm going to overlay to show you guys. Most of them are savable. I usually don't make haul videos or anything else like that. I just wanted to show you though because this is, in my opinion, I think worth showing. I literally spent $0 on this. I drove 15 minutes away from my house and got about over 200 comics. I'm going to do an actual counting to get a precise number, but like I said, this is just day one right now. I'm going through, getting rid of all the ones that are bad, trying to save the ones that I can, and then I will do a follow-up when these are dried out and kind of go more in-depth with these. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a little bit of an insert here. Now, my hand was so close to the camera, but either way, there is a shop down the road that's about maybe 15, 16 minutes away from my house where this guy is kind enough to let me in as they are closed for the moment. He says he has a little bit of a miscellaneous on X-Men comics and some other things. He wasn't very specific over the message. I can show you just like the messages and the context that we were just kind of talking about. But he's kind enough, like I was saying, not to repeat myself, to let me in on his day off while he's doing a little bit of work while the store is closed to take a look at these comics to see if even any of these I want to purchase. I tried to pry to him and kind of see what year these comics were. I'm more interested in the gold and silver age, if anything, but he doesn't know. He just said that they're numbered. So I'm going to assume this guy might not know what he has. I'm hoping that I can snag another good deal, just like I did with all of those water damage comics where I dried out basically all of them, and more than half were already dry to begin with, and got any damp and moisture out of the paper and added almost about 200 plus comics to my collection. So we're gonna hit the road. I'm gonna stop by and see what this guy has. I'm probably not gonna record in the store just out of respect and, you know, for the gentleman who's letting me in today, but I'm gonna make my way there. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another thrift haul. We're at an emporium right now where I just found a box of comics in the back. Sorted through, found one that I'm going to have for the haul. I'm going to showcase the comics a little bit later at the end of the video and just kind of go through all of the pickups for today, but this is the first place that we hit up. We did get a run, and I'm not going to show it yet, but I did find one that I am going to pick up here. The rest were a little bit too new for what I was going for, but we're going to hit up some other stores and kind of go from there. So, I finally hit up the thrift store and actually scored. There's a huge lot behind me. I'm gonna sort through them. I think they have them at 99 cents a piece, which can be decently priced, but yet again kind of expensive. And I do have another lady on Facebook Marketplace who is hitting me up for a Thor comic for $1 as well, which I'm gonna try to snag tonight. I need to look through these quick though because they close soon. This is a nighttime little haul pickup as well, just to add on, and I'm more than excited. So one of the comics I just ran into was this Robin, which I just looked up. I'm actually not going to add this to my collection. I just wanted to show it for the video though. It was just a nice little find. Otherwise, I am going to leave it. It is not one of interest to add. So it's another day. Maggie and I are going to be hitting up the Antiques of Minnesota to continue this week's haul to see if we can find anything. We've never been here, so actually, have you been here? No. Okay, I don't know. I just didn't know if she's been here in the past before, but this is going to be our first time here. We don't know if there's going to be anything cool to pick up, or if there's even anything to grab, or if it's going to be at a good deal or priced more reasonably, but we're going to find out and bring you guys inside just in case if we can pick something up.
Oh, Keith. Yeah, he's one of the managers.
Maggie Jensen just picked herself up a makeup stand and a little Buddha, and I got myself a jewelry stand. I apologize. And I just got some pickups. Don't want to, you got a little glimpse right there, but I'm not going to go through these until I get to the house. So we're going to...
In the area, I recommend this place.
Yes, Antiques of Minnesota, if you guys are stopping by or if you haven't been here, this is a wonderful place. You can find some deals. A lot of things are marked appropriately. Like I said, once again, pickups. I'll go through them a little bit more in-depthly once I get to the house, but we got some more places to hit up in the meantime. So after Maggie and I hit up Antiques of Minnesota, I got this guy on Facebook Marketplace who is selling a lot of 92 different comics. I wasn't able to look at all of them. He wanted $30 for the lot. I was able to negotiate him down to $20. We are somewhere near his house, and that's what I'm trying to find right now to pick up that lot, and then we're gonna go from there. And after we pick up this lot, I do have one more. I will talk about that in a little bit after I grab this lot from this gentleman off of Facebook Marketplace. So just trying to find, oh, it's actually this blue one right behind me. I just found it, so it's the 310 address. Oh, that's a big box, man. Oh, you all good? Awesome, awesome. Oh.
This is just some stuff I had.
Oh, just some extra stuff?
Yeah. Somebody tried to offer me, what did I look at? I think this one. One of these. Somebody tried to offer me $16 for one of them by itself. I was like, I don't know.
My big thing I collect for is the artwork. I like to try to like get them in the frames and, you know, do like some wall decorations and things like that with them as well. So
I actually forgot you were coming. I had to go to sleep.
No, don't worry, man. Just want to settle on 20?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Thank you, man. Awesome. Woo. Okay, so we just got that pickup you guys saw. I got a box of 92 comics for $20. I bargained with him a little bit earlier over Messenger, knocked down the price way more appropriate. He did mention to me as well, and you guys might have heard in the clip unless I cut it out early, that one of the comics in there, some individual offered him maybe like $20 just for that single issue. I kind of played his words a little bit, not to be like that, but of course I'm trying to get these at a deal and see if I could potentially make some money or add to my collection on them on top of it. Maggie and I, as she's eating some lunch right there, we're gonna go out and hit up the second person off of the marketplace. She has a big Hulk lot. I shouldn't say big, not as big as the one I just picked up, kind of smaller. She wanted about $20. I asked her for 10. She wanted to meet in the middle for 15, and then we ended up compromising on 10. So this next lot is going to be a $10 one, which is pretty good. Gonna get a lot of value off of the you know, bang for the buck kind of deal. So we're gonna head out there. It's over in Shakopee or something like that. It's gonna be a little bit of a drive, but I'm gonna quit talking and hit the road. I mean, I would be more than interested in maybe picking up some of those other ones, just kind of depending on, you know, my price too, because I gotta pay bills at the end of the month as well. So, but these were the other ones.
Well, and everything.
Some detective comics. I like those Daredevils down there. Daredevil's my favorite superhero.
Daredevil.
A lot too, you know. Things like this. Oh, those are really nice. Okay. So we are back at the house. This is the box that I've officially laid out from the $20 pickup. This is the first time that I am seeing the comics that have been inside of this box. Don't know what exactly I have. I haven't went through and calculated what the value is, whether they're, you know, something valuable or something not. This is also something where I'm going to go through them issue by issue, and if you see anything valuable, you can point it out in the comments below. Otherwise, I will take the time after this is posted just to individually go through and just see what I have. So I have them in 3 different stacks. This is from that $20 pickup that you guys saw earlier. So the first one is we got number 54, Web of Spider-Man. It's got the sleeve. Most of these aren't sleeved or bagged and board yet, which is something that I'm going to do. I just ran out of bags and boards. Going to have to go and pick up some more. We have number 73, Web of Spider-Man. Green Hornet, issue number 9. We have number 390 of the Incredible Hulk. 391 of the Incredible Hulk once again. I'm going to try to angle them too to kind of cut out some of the glare. They just have quite a bit of shine here. Number 67, G.I. Joe. Number 77, G.I. Joe. Number 51, another G.I. Joe issue. And then we got a G.I. Joe Special Missions. This one's going to be number 3. We have the New Warriors, issue number 25. Another New Warriors is going to be issue number 16. Some of these do have little like corner bends or some spine roll or some other little things. I mean, this is once again of trying to find different deals on the Facebook Marketplace. Nothing's going to be all the time in pristine condition. Sometimes you can find good condition issues. This is number 39, Transformers. We have number 38, Transformers. So this one, as you can tell, it's got a little bit of a spine bend here. The cover is definitely pulled back, needs to be straightened, needs to be pressed a little bit. Marvel Age, actually, which I wanted to pick some of these up, and lucky enough they're in the lot now. Number 93. We have number 89. I'm going to try to flip through these a little bit faster just to not take up as much time. We have a Captain America, which is really cool. Number 379. Captain Adam. This looks like issue number 25, I believe, if my vision is correct on that one. This is issue number 330 of the Avengers. We have the New Titans, issue 116. Dr. Fate, never heard of this. It looks like a little bit of a newer comic, number 16. Dr. Fate again, number 14. Dr. Fate, number 17. Dr. Fate, number 13. Looks like we have a little pile of these. Haven't seen these yet. Starman, we have number 37. Hawkman, number 17. Icon sells out. I've never seen this issue. Looks a little newer, maybe 90s, early 2000s. We have Dragonlance, number 34. We have Steel, Last Gap. This one's got a little bit of a spine roll, number 10. Atari Force. Oh, well, this is interesting. I don't know if this has to do with the actual Atari system or not. That'd be kind of cool to look into. I do collect retro games as well. It's been a while since I have, but I do have a video on that as well. The Warlord, number 17. The Warlord, this one's number 31. Power Pack, number 7. Power Pack number 8. And once again, if you guys see anything that's worth of value, point it out in the comments. Otherwise, I mean, I'm going to go through these individually as well while I beg and board them. Another Power Pack number 24. And Power Pack number 12. And then I'm going to get the next stack. The second stack that I have lined up, this one's a very shiny cover, so there's going to be a lot of glare, as you can tell. But we have the Spectacular Spider-Man number 200. Web of Spider-Man, this is another shiny cover, number 100. We have a Walt Disney Scamp comic. I've been getting these recently every time I go on and pick up a different lot. Looks like there's another Scamp. Going through, we have Shadowhawk, or Shadowhawks, number 2. I believe this is issue number 3. Sludge, number 8, I believe that says. Then we have an Ultra Universe Prototype. I can already tell that these are late 90s, early 2000s. We have a Rune comic. I usually don't collect that late. I try to go from 1980s and below. But once again, when you're picking up random lots and just kind of going through the haul that we have picked up today, this is just some things that you're going to run into. Hard case is you're going to get some things that you don't necessarily want. Magic the Gathering. Did not know that was a comic until now, which is pretty cool. We have another Magic the Gathering. I used to play this when I was younger and kind of fell out of that. Violator, number 1. We have the New Mutants, number 81. Let's see, Breed or Nightbreed. The Jaguar. Moritori, Strike Force. I think that's how you say it. That could be wrong. Number 3. We have Scavengers. And Young All-Stars, and that's the last one in that stack, and there is one more stack. So here is the last stack of the box that I bagged up for $20. Ends with a Walt Disney Donald Duck. We got some more Scamp issues in here as well. I can just kind of go through these individually, flip through them a little bit faster. We do have some Donald Duck. I do like some of these old Walt Disney comics. I'm not too big into collecting the old Walt Disney, but when they do pop up in these lots, and this one has a giant corner missing and a lot of creases on the front. I mean, I'm not, like I said, the biggest collector, but when they pop up, I do like to bag and board them and keep them. Some of them are worth a little bit. Some of them are just kind of cool to have. There's a Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Another Walt Disney's Donald Duck. This is going to be, guaranteed this is like a 90s. I haven't looked this one up yet, but Brygage, don't know how to say that. Probably just completely butchered that one. Then we have another one of however you pronounce that title. Stormwatch. Ooh, Casper. This looks like a older Casper issue as well. That'll be kind of fun to go through. And we have a second one, Casper Strange Ghost Stories. A more kind of older cartoon comics. Sylvester. The Flintstones and Pebbles. That'll be kind of cool. And like I said, if you guys see anything valuable, got a Winnie the Pooh comic, once again, I'm going to let you know. Let me know in the comments. You can just put the timestamp or what the specific comic issue is. We have a Bugs Bunny, another Bugs Bunny, and I will check them out. Once again, either way, I'm going to go through and individually price these as well. We have a Dennis the Menace, the Road Runner. Oh, that's kind of cool. Beep, beep. Haven't seen that. Chip and Dale. So there is a lot of old Walt Disney ones in here. Uncle Scrooge. Walt Disney, Donald Duck, another Uncle Scrooge, and then we got another one of those names that I cannot quite pronounce. Then we have Mark Hazard Merc, number 6. That cover looks awesome. I really do like that one. I think this is Bloodstake, number 12. Or Bloodstrike, sorry. Bloodstrike, number 5. We got another Power Pack, number 48. Power Pack number 13. This cover I like a lot. That one's really cool. Got a Power Pack number 4. Power Pack number 4 again. Looks like we have 2 copies of that. I haven't usually been getting too many duplicates in lots, so that's kind of interesting. We have Wildcats. There's the Hardcore Corpse. And then, what the question mark? I've never seen this. It's Marvel Comics as well, number 7. We have a Wolverine, number 81, and the Mighty Thor 372. This one looks really cool. I love the cover. And that is going to conclude the lot for the $20. I'm going to go through the pickups from Antiques of Minnesota. Forgot the name of the building. And once again, that $10 lot from the Mist that I hassled earlier today. I will show you those next. So here is the $10 pickup from the Miss, who I kind of bargained with. She originally wanted about 20 bucks, talked her down to 10. These are some more recent Hulk ones. This is going to be more of a Hulk bundle. I wasn't necessarily interested in these couple issues at the top. I did already see these before. The ones that I'm going to get to, which I believe are early 90s, maybe late 80s, which is just coming up here in the pickup, or the ones that I was more or less interested in. Like I said, these are some more recent issues of Hulk, and then this is the ones that I was more interested in that I basically snagged for 10 bucks here in the pile. We have The Incredible Hulk, number 382. The Incredible Hulk, number 384. The Incredible Hulk 413. This one has a little bit of a spine roll here. Once again, some of these got to get pressed here. The Incredible Hulk 380. This is a really cool cover. And the Incredible Hulk 381. And that's the last issue of that $10 pickup. And then I'll show you the ones that I got from the Antiques of Minnesota. Now, these are my Antiques of Minnesota pickups. These ones, most of them are basically I got at the full value. I did just kind of went to the $2 bargain bin. I just thought these would be cool to add to the collection. Not looking to sell these ones. But I ended up picking the 23rd issue of War of the Worlds, which I thought was very interesting. Did not know they make comics of these. Decided to add that one. It was just a $2 pickup, so threw it in the bin as well. And then What If Beast and the Thing continued to mutate, plus the Silver Surfer, which is at the bottom, kind of a exclusive add-on to this issue. I just love the cover, love the fusion of the two, and just kind of the overall concept of this comic. And $2 out of the bargain bin, decided to pick it up. So that includes the antique run, and then I will show you the other lot that I got from the gentleman I hassled earlier at the thrift store to let me in when they were out of hours. So the next pickup here is going to be Machine Man. I actually found out that this was the first appearance of Fat Thor and Jack-o'-lantern, which was very interesting. Found this at an Emporium thrift store for $1.50, and it's actually in pretty good condition. So I was very impressed with this pickup, more than happy. The next one I found at a thrift store, which I just wanted to add to my collection because I'm a big Daredevil fan, is Daredevil Man. The Man Without Fear. I believe this is issue number 8, part 2. It's more of a 90s comic. Snagged it for $1. This was just something that I just, like I said, wanted to add to the collection, along with another $1 pickup. Iron Man number 278. These were more or less just things I wanted to pick up as filler, just to kind of add. Now, this is where the big finds kind of come in. I had the chance to look these up previously. I picked up number 8 Marvel Superheroes, The Secret Wars. Found out that this was the first appearance of Spider-Man in his black suit. This comic is in great condition. There's nothing pretty much wrong with the staples, the corners, the back or anything. Really no discoloring. Guarantee I can get a decently high grade on this one. Found out this comic is worth about $80, and if you get it graded, it can easily be $150 up. I was more than happy and surprisingly picked this up for $1 at the thrift store that the dude let me in after hours. Kind of hassled him. Ignore the $2 sticker up there that was on there previously when I bought the comic. Picked this up for $1. Easily gonna add this to my collection. The other one that I was lucky enough to find for $1 as well, already bagged and board, is the Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Daredevil number 141. Found out that this bad boy is easily worth $40-50. It's very nice condition once again. There's not too many creases or wrinkles. I mean, you might see a couple little specks here and there, but overall a solid pickup for $1. More than impressed. Now, these are some other ones that I picked up at the thrift store. There was Daredevil number 210. There was Spider-Man and Iron Man Team Up, which is number 145. The Silver Surfer got issue number 66. We have X-Men, issue number 196. The Silver Surfer, found this one at the thrift store for once again $1, already bagged and board. Issue number 75. I don't really think it's worth that much to my knowledge from what I've looked up, but I thought the cover was too cool. Wanted to pick this one up. Hey, got this one from an old lady who actually gave me about 10 different comics only for literally $1. And not $1 a piece, I mean literally 10 comics for $1. Got Tom and Jerry. Once again, this was from the thrift store. We got the Secret Wars number 1. He did have the other ones there. Unfortunately, I didn't know what that series was or what they were worth, so I left them behind. I want to go back and pick them up. Got the Alley Cats. This was from the old lady with the $1 pickup. Uncanny Tales from the Grave, issue number 4. Once again from the old lady who I picked up the comics from with $1. This was the thrift store haul. We got She-Hulk, issue number 25. We got the Incredible Hulk, issue number 296. She-Hulk, issue number 28. She-Hulk, issue number 33. And we got a Pork, Pigs, and Bug Bunny. Another old cartoon comic. We have Warlock and the Infinity Watch, issue number 6. And Walt Disney's Comics Donald Duck. And this is the last of the pickups. I think I spent a total of, and I will overlay the price because I don't know off the top of my head, this week alone. This doesn't include the over 300 comics that I got for free that were slightly water damaged that I went through and actually sorted out and picked. You guys will see that video coming up shortly as I kind of go through. I just didn't have enough time for today's video to go through the exact haul and show you every single individual. I will make this a part 2 video just to give you a little teaser. This is kind of what we went through today. Otherwise, all these comics over here and in the boards and to the left is the things that I still have yet to go through for the next haul. So you can get a little teaser, a little look, but you will see this in the next episode.